potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the Washington Huskies and the Indiana Hoosiers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Checking in with the Indiana head coach before the game, he told me this is a crucial game to stay focused. He understands coming into this loud and crazy environment against a team that is not ranked in the top 25 could be easy to overlook. But he's shown his players tape all week, and he said, we have to understand every play matters. We cannot look ahead to next week, or this week will be a disaster. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Walker to throw. Looking down the middle. In traffic, it's Bond. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And, man, that's not a surprise that they come to their go-to guy early. This is an offense that's so much fun to watch, and it's because they know who they are. They know how to get the ball to their playmakers. And on the first drive, Palmer, get your guy a touch, get him involved. You know receivers got some feelings, Jesse. I love that they're getting him lathered up and a touch early in this football game.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys who feels like he's open every single play, so it is a good idea to get him going early. For the defense, that's a bit of a jet.
Makes a grab and room to run. And the defense finally able to corral him at the 45. That will move the chain.
One of the nice things about RPOs is that it's a slow-developing mesh between the QB and running back, and that allows these receivers time to get vertically downfield and work their routes. You saw it right there on that play.
Press center downs going to the air. Left side, it's Bond. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Well, that's 3 throws on this drive and 3 completions and 3 first downs. And it's funny, talking to the offensive coordinator during the week, he said, hey, if my head coach would let me do it, I'd throw the ball 100 times a game. I wouldn't even run it because of how much I trust this quarterback to do the right thing. And that's exactly what's happening on this drive.
And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
Caught behind the line. It's Martin. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Calls his own number. Finding some room, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Hoosiers! They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And it was punctuated by an 11-yard run for the score. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. They'll move the wide receiver. The runner is down, and so is a flag. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. From the gun. Grabbed over the middle. It's Perry. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Second and long here. From the gun, looking for a man. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Hoosiers! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
From inside the 10, here he comes. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Huskies offense out there and ready to go. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Crosses the 35. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. That purple wave getting things going on the ground now.
And such a great fan base in the Pacific Northwest. Washington fans believe in their team. They're loud, and I tell you what, when they got a ground game they can depend on, a physical ground game, it sets the table for everything they want to do offensively.
Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Selling the fake. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
The Hoosiers offense all set and ready to crank things up. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Throws to the wideout. And that one had some juice on it, but it's incomplete.
The offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be reckless, but I definitely have to find my way to get that guy the ball.
Throws quickly. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure it to first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
The Hoosiers have it with a 1st and 10. Walker will fire. Under pressure. Intercepted for the 11th time this season. Hits the accelerator to the right. Touchdown, Huskies! And they turn it into a defensive score. PAT unit on the field. How in the world did he miss that?
Number 36, set to kick it off.
He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Already with 2 touchdowns on the board, now they're back at it up 14-6. It's inside, it's Martin. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. And the Hoosiers headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Catch in the middle, it's Keys. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
I want to make sure I know where the playmakers are. And I can't let guys like this guy slip out of the backfield and make big plays against me. Good job being aware that they can throw the ball to the running back, closing space and getting that fast dude on the ground.
The Hoosiers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Walker to throw. Way off target there.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Had to force that one.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
There's some daylight. There he goes. Past the 30. At the 20. Touchdown, Huskies. He got a step and just dusted the field. After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. Snapped it in the shotgun. He's got it for the 2, and we're all tied up.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Still looking to his right. Between the hashes, it's Rhodes. And midfield, he's got room. He's into the open down the middle. He's at the 10. Sprinting all the way. He'll take it to the house, but there is a flag on the field. They'll have to hustle if they want to get off another snap before the end of the period. Walker will fire. And that one's going to be batted away incomplete, and we have played one. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. First play of the period will be a second down. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And they'll take over. First and 10.
What I was trying to do. Good. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Going to the run, it's Washington. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8.
First and goal, Washington.
And the Huskies have it in scoring position on first and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Number 8, with the catch in the end zone.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score.
Number 36, set to kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. Indiana comes out ready to get this drive underway. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. The run inside. It's Martin. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Making the adjustment on the play. Walker to throw. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Keys. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains.
A lot of times on 2nd down, you're thinking pass, especially 2nd, maybe in a little bit long. Really good job by the offense, committing to the running game, getting the 1st down really easily.
And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
If I'm building an offense in today's football, it's not around a quarterback that can't run. I'm going to find an athlete that I can give the ball because defensively, it starts to limit your coverages. It starts to limit what I can do. It makes me play the quarterback every single play. Just makes your job as a defensive coordinator extremely hard.
Walker will fire. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Way too close to punt, way too far for the field goal. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Makes the grab. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. He unleashed a bullet on that pass and converted the 4th down.
Gotta love it. Some people get conservative. Some people don't want to mess up. 4th down, you could tell. He wanted that window, and he threw it as hard as he could. Throws a strike to the wide receiver. Gets the big 4th down conversion.
Drops back on 1st down. They're all over him. And it's a sack.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
And the incomplete pass was just too hot to handle.
Well, no surprise there on defense, right? You know the QB is going to be trying to target this guy. Nice job in coverage forcing that incompletion.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They converted fourth down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Wide receiver going in motion. Maybe a double pass. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The long pass on fourth down is to no avail.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Inside the 45. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds. After ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 13. Driving forward, it's Washington. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Looking to throw, and they need a bunch. On the move. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage, so everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Field goal is good, and they'll push that lead out a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Straight ahead, it's Martin. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll run him again. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
3rd and long coming up. Changing the routes with his receivers. Walker to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Turning it on. The tag. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Huskies. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
Indiana, 14.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Running inside. It's Martin. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. The Hoosiers racing to the line in the hurry up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Long way to go on second down. Quarterback signaling to his guy. Walker will fire. Throws for the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's shot. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. Rashad Downs going up top. Left side is Keys. Brought down at the 21-yard line. A 50-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. On the move. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
Loss of 4. Brings up 2nd down.
The Hoosiers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to throw, it's Cherry. Out wide right, it's Rhodes. He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Finds his big tight end. And they stop him short. Complete the pass, but no first down. Less than half minute to play here in the half. Let's see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Complete downfield. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains.
I know one of the things this offense takes a lot of pride in the passing game is they feel like they can attack every area of the field. They have success when they throw it outside, but they're really good throwing to the middle of the field, too. Quarterback has confidence. There's really good timing in this passing game, and you saw it right there between the QB and his intended target, getting that big catch.
Out wide left, it's Washington. Sprinting away. Touchdown, Huskies. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
With the carry.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.